Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Mark again here, Weatherman Plus. Now, I'm going to give you the latest information on what's going to happen when these warm and cold temperatures collide, because it is still bringing a very strong storm. Matter of fact, I'm seeing chances for damaging winds, tornadoes, even freezing rain or ice storms to come with a little bit of snow on this next weather pattern. Thank you all so much for the nice comments in the video. God bless all of you. Hope you have a very great day today. Thank you for all y'all giving me confirmation also on what we've been talking about on the bad things going on with North Carolina. It's just ridiculous. Now, I'm going to update you on what's going on with this storm. Then I will see you again on Wednesday, because I am literally moving tomorrow morning, and it's going to take most of the day to get everything done. Thank you so much for all y'all's support. Now, you can see the latest information on the data. So on the Arctic oscillation, we have our cold air coming in anytime from the 7th through 10th. Matter of fact, it's been lingering all the way to the 11th and 12th potentially. And you also can see when we go to our PNA, our Pacific North American pattern, that we're still going from that positive to that transition from that neutral to that negative phase. So this means your jet stream will be going through the center of the lower 48 and slowly going towards the west coast. Matter of fact, when you look at your EPO, your East Pacific Oscillation, you can see that we are going into a dip in our jet stream on the west coast. This is where the cold air is coming in. We're going to that negative, neutral to negative PNA with that cold air that's coming in. But this is on the west coast. This will be bringing a trough of cooler air. So all the way up to the next 6, potentially almost up to 7 days, we still have a clipper coming through, and we still have another swath of snow that's potentially coming through with the strong winds aloft, still bringing those very cold wind chills. Don't let that fool you. This is starting literally in 6 to 7 days when we get that deep trough right along the west coast. You can see this here. You get that negative EPO, East Pacific Oscillation. You get the Arctic air coming in, and you get in that west coast troughing to where you get in that positive PNA. So this will bring a storm system from the 8th through the 10th, but when it collides with these warmer temperatures, this is still bringing that freezing rain and snow anomaly, but this is bringing a lot of strong dew points, a lot of cape, a lot of lift for these thunderstorms to grow, and the winds aloft is going to help these thunderstorms get stronger. So when you go through the forecast, you can see you still get a little bit of lake effect snow. Not much. These lakes are about frozen over, everyone. Then we have that clipper that comes through as we go by the 4th through the 6th. Still too warm from New Jersey on south, but some people is going to get anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snowfall, and it is going to add up right where the lake effect snow usually has been adding up for this last storm. It's still going to be the impact on the same area. And you can see the freezing temperatures. There's going to be strong winds aloft. I'm going to show you. So this is still bringing those very cold wind chills that I have showed you. But once we go from the 8th through the 10th, then we're going to get that troughing, and it's going to bring this storm system. So it's going to be a weak storm system going all the way up into Canada. Big warm up, bringing them a snowstorm or a strong clipper that's come out of that. But look how warm all this, okay? This is going to bring some thunderstorms along the south, maybe an outlook for some damaging winds, very small chance for a tornado. The one after this is the strongest one when you go from the 10th and on. This digs real deep all the way towards Texas, brings you a chance for snow, freezing rain. You're going to have a lot of storms on the eastern side. I'll show you, bringing chances for damaging winds and tornadoes. And look how it moves further up, and you still have that transition of that freezing rain, that snow, and you're going to have this severe weather. So I'm still showing this is going to be a very strong and a very impactful storm. Still going to be fighting with these temperatures as well. So far for the next 7 days, between the clipper and the swath of snow and some lake effect that could happen to these lakes get finally frozen over, you can see the amount of snowfall. Northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, the UP getting heavy, western Michigan getting heavy. Also the same areas, northeastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, western New York, and the heaviest across New England will be in the higher elevations. Still showing us warmer along the coast. You can see the same thing almost with GFS, a little bit lighter amount of effect. But when we go by the 10th, you can see this on your jet stream winds, that when we get that deep trough on your EPO, this is where that bowling ball comes in, and it brings a lot of strong winds on the eastern side. This is where all your thunderstorms is going to start forming up over here, bringing you severe weather anywhere from the 10th through the 12th. A very strong scenario from what I can see as far as all the factors in the atmosphere, the dew points, the Cape, the lift, the winds aloft. Everything looks like it's going to be a very strong storm, even getting negatively tilted in this system. Showing the first system is still going to be strong. This is that cutoff low that we've been talking about here for over a week. Then right after, here comes this mixture. And look how it goes on that negative tilt with that storm system, bringing all this severe weather in front of it. I'll show you. And bringing strong winds aloft. So look at this. These are 850 millibars. These are lower level winds. You can see as you go from Tuesday through Thursday, you still got the strong winds aloft, bringing you that nasty wind chill that you're still going to get for the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, and the Great Lakes, and out through the Northeast. Then we get that weaker storm, then we get the stronger one. So the weaker storm does have some strong winds aloft. That's going to help these thunderstorms grow, bring you chances for some slight damage and winds with that as well. But where there's not cape, where there's not lift, these strong winds aloft will create some lift for these storms to keep going to the east. Right after that is when we get that negatively tilted and that big trough comes through, bringing damage and winds. This is going to bring a straight line, a potential straight line damage and wind event right here that's going to move to the east. And with all these strong winds aloft, this is going to bring you chances for damage and winds in front of it. Also, if we have some cape, some lift, and we do have some, this will bring you chances for, unfortunately, tornadoes as that passes through for next week, as we go anywhere from Wednesday through Thursday and Friday. Showing the dew points will be there. The dew points will be along the south as you go from Sunday into Monday. Once again, like I said, it could be an outlook for some damage and winds, maybe even a small chance for a tornado. But after that, when we get that big trough, and look at that, bring strong dew points all the way up towards Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes and going further towards the east. A long storm, I believe, is coming with this. Look with your lift, your cape, the instability in the atmosphere for your thunderstorms to grow. Look how it grows as you go Wednesday into Thursday, all the way into Ohio Valley. So while you got them strong winds aloft, you also have strong lift. So it is going to bring you, unfortunately, chances for strong storms and maybe a chance for a tornado to come out of that line of storms. And in the south, I think we're going to see an enhanced feature for sure. But with this transition, it's also bringing some freezing rain, some snow. Now, this is going to move over a little bit, but what I've been seeing in the data is that since it's still on that neutral, it's moving further and further to the west. So instead of having a trough like this, because it's not on the northern side of the neutral, it's more like right on the neutral. And if it goes more to the southern side, it's going to go west. We're going to have this trough right into the center, and it could move a little bit further to the west. But also agreeing that after we go 7 days and you get that clipper bringing y'all some snow in and a little bit of potential lake effect snow, that cold air coming in is going to bring a colder anomaly and bring more snow. There's more after this as well, but it's just ridiculous. This is going to move around, and somewhere along that front is going to bring more snow with that as well. And you can see chances for freezing rain to come out of that mixture. So we could see ice storms potentially coming out of this system. Now, when you look for just the rainfall, precipitation is bringing a lot of rainfall towards the south. So you got that first storm, and then that second one coming in, and it's just going to add up. So on one end, you're going to have freezing rain and snow. On the other end, you're going to have flooding, damage, and winds, and chances for tornadoes. So you can see on the first one, as you go Sunday morning through the evening, you could get a outlook for some possible damage and winds that could come with that transition along the southern side as it goes into Sunday evening, overnight into Monday, and dissipates. So you could get something for Sunday for that. But then we start getting that colder anomaly to come in for Tuesday and Wednesday. Then you start seeing the storms on the eastern side. You start seeing that freezing line with the snow and the freezing rain. But also this is bringing you chances for damage and winds to pop up out of these. Then the strong winds aloft carries this further towards Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes. So now you're getting a linear event where you could get quasi-linear convective system, which you're seeing possibly right here. QLCS tornadoes in there as well. And you got to watch out for what pops out in front of these lines while you're getting the freezing rain and the snow for Thursday morning. Coming into another straight line damage and wind event potentially with this as you get more freezing rain and snow, and it pushes further as you go through Thursday evening. So Wednesday and Thursday is looking like a potential problem, not to mention all the freezing rain and snow that's going to come out of that as well. Now, I will keep you updated on this system. Remember, this isn't starting for another 6 to 7 days, so I will be absent for tomorrow. Thank you all for help sharing this to other nice families just like yourself. Let them know what is coming around the corner, because this anomaly is starting to get stronger and stronger as we're getting closer and closer to it. So I appreciate everyone and everyone's support. On another note, we're so happy where we're moving to, everyone. We see a lot of Christian families out there as well, and there's a lot of homeschoolers as well. So it's just a plus, a win-win. God put us in a perfect place. His timing truly is the best possible. Amen. So in the spirit of that, because I'm going to be talking to new people, new area, I want to go through real quick Mark 16, 15 through 18. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. And they shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Amen. Have a great day, everybody. This is still about a week away, so I just want to keep you a heads up on what's going on with this transition. We've been talking about it here for about a week, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't been here before. Click the bell to get updates. I will see every single one of y'all on Wednesday morning. When the storm gets closer, I will do afternoon updates again as well. But remember, all glory goes to God, our Father in heaven, Yahweh. And I always hope he keeps you safe every single day of your life. And forever. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Have a great day, everybody.